Alright, so this is my first video for vape reviews. I'm going to do vape mod reviews, mech mod reviews, e-juice reviews, RDA tanks, pretty much anything anybody requests. Either I can purchase and make a review. Advanced and beginner tutorials for coil builds. I know people like to do like the twisted, like the multiple twisted coils, and people like to see the how to do the colored coils, which is pretty interesting. It's not hard to do. It's time consuming, but I will make a video on that probably pretty soon, especially if this makes a pretty good impact. I am a little late. I don't have anything brand new at the moment to review, but I can go over a few different things right now. I have a couple of my favorite device and favorite RDA and a juice right here that I can just go over briefly. I just wanted to set out a first video. I know I just got a white t-shirt on and shorts. I just decided it was time to make a YouTube video, So this is the luxotic bottom feeder, the squonk mod. It hits up to 100 watts, I think. I mean, it's unregulated. It does not have a watt up and down. It goes by coil build, all that stuff. It's the black resin. I'm using my phone this time too, so it's not the best. And the lighting's not really the best down here either, so sorry about that. I will come better prepared next time. Also won't be 11 o'clock at night, I hope. This is the inside. It's the inside. This is the black resin piece. The magnets on the back. There's two that stick in over here, and then the big one that sticks to says luxotic BF box, designed by Jabo, manufactured by Wismec. It's an extremely good mod. It has this honeycomb metal piece that keeps your squonk bottle in, so let's pull that out. This comes with 2 squonk bottles, which is nice. It's not like they ever go. They're not like coils or batteries, they don't ever, you can always use these bottles, is what I'm trying to say. They don't ever go to waste. You just wash them out, change the juice. You don't want to have your last juice flavor still locked in that squonk bottle, because I've realized that sometimes the first couple drips will taste like your last juice a little bit. It'll have a hint of it. So I realized that I can take a Q-tip and clean this out. And sometimes I stick it in the 510 pin connection as well. I know this is a really good mod. It hits really, really well. The one battery sometimes people don't enjoy. Just, battery life. That's pretty much it. The battery life people do not usually like. That's the major flaw with this mod for a lot of people. And the other con with this is it's not really a con. Some people will find it more of a con than others, and I've realized as I go it does not really bother me anymore. But when I first got it, it seemed kind of a little over the top. But the back of this, I don't know if you can see it clearly, it's huge letters says Wismec across the back. And I understand, you guys manufactured it, I just don't understand. I don't know. It's just, I think it's a little too out there, you have it right here on this little metal plate that you have with the chip in it. I don't know. I think it's a little over the top. But this is my actual first squonk that I have, or I purchased. I was a little skeptical of it when I first bought it, not really knowing, because I had used a friend squonk a while ago. It was the Kangertech. Terrible squonk mod. Not recommend it. I can't remember exactly the name of it, but it was a Kangertech squonk mod, and would not recommend, but you know, if it's your thing, I'm happy for you. It's not a terrible mod. It's just not something that I would not purchase, and my friend did not really enjoy it as well. It was just a cheaper squonk mod, and it was available to him. This piece, just so you know, on the bottom, it does have a little notch. It does go in the exact way. You don't just throw it in. That becomes a problem sometimes. See, I messed it up right there. Sometimes that does become a problem to people. You can't just pop it right back in. You got to figure out. It can be upside down, backwards. You know, all that. It doesn't just pop right back in. Also, but it's used to get it in and out. You know, you need it. The button right here, real well. I don't really know exactly what these lines are for. Maybe grip, but it's a very, very good mod. Fits right perfectly in my hand. The button, perfect. Like the size of it, everything. And then this right here is, you know, top notch. This is my absolute all-time favorite RDA. I think it was perfectly designed, perfectly created by some of my actual favorite vape creators and YouTubers, everything. So props to this RDA because I have not stopped using it. Absolutely not put it down. Once in a while I pick it up for the drop, and the drop is amazing as well. I will do a review more in depth on this RDA and the drop RDA. I have a couple on their way, and I have a good collection right now, so there will be reviews done on them. But not unboxings. You know, I can show you everything that they came with, go over everything that it has, but I will not be able to unbox these. I started a little bit late after my collection had already begun. So, and because of this box mod, I actually am about to purchase the Pulse bottom feeder 80 watt. It is kind of designed almost the same, but it has these grips on the side of this front plate. And the reason that I want those grips on the side of the front plate is you definitely will not, maybe, yeah, you can see it perfectly. Over time, I don't know if it has to do with the heat and the expansion because it heats up and cools down quite quickly. But I think it expanded, and now this piece will not go back into this vape. You know, it's got that little hinge, and me, you know, I don't have OCD, but things like that bother me. It's a design flaw, and it does bother you. Does not change anything to do with the comfortability, like how comfortable it is, but it's a design flaw. It's a big design flaw, and it definitely takes away at the look. It eats away at it, you know, especially with people that really, really care about things that are a little bit off. And I am one of those people. So, the Dead Rabbit. This Dead Rabbit is the limited edition Emerald version. So, see, it's got the logo, Dead Rabbit, you know, it's all the same. It's just the color. That was different. It cost me an extra $10, I think, elementvape.com. I don't know if they still have it. It was a limited edition. I purchased it 4 or 5 months ago. So right now, I have a 1-coil build, a kidney puncher. It runs around 0.18 ohms, which probably hits around the 100 watt, depending on my battery life. I have some really, really good output batteries in right now, so it probably hits around, my battery is not very charged right now, so it's probably hitting at like 75, 70 watts, which isn't terrible. This has a really good output on it. It has the kidney puncher coils, regular cotton. The bacon came with some Demon Killer wires that I purchased a while ago. 1 second, grab those for you right here. They are the Alien wire, the 0.3, 0.8, 32 gauge wires. They are very good, and the cotton, you know, comes right in the bottom, right under the spool of wires. So what I really, really enjoy about this RDA, first of all, is absolutely perfect for squonking. And I don't know if any of you guys have checked out the 22mm SQ Dead Rabbit that has just been created and put out by Hell Vape and Heathen. I'm almost positive I'm wrong. I'm sorry. But I'm almost positive that who created it. And, so, oops. But that RDA itself, you know, it looks amazing. I'm going to do a in-depth, review on that RDA as soon as it gets here. I have already put my order in. I have also put an order in on the, I want to say the Lit RDA by Vandy Vape, just due to the fact there's extremely cool coil setup on it. It is a mesh RDA. I have not been a big fan of the mesh RDAs, you know, the Vandy Vape, the Digi Flavor, the Cthulhu. Not really my favorites, but this one, it's different. It looks definitely different. It looks promising. Definitely looks promising. So, you know, I gotta give it a chance. If I don't like it, then I don't like it. I tried. But there's also a regular coil build that you can put in it as well as I think you could put one in the Digi Flavor, I'm not quite sure. But, you can put it in the Mesh RDA by Vandy Vape. This one is, honestly amazing. The squonking on this, like I said, is, absolutely stunning. The one coil builds are off the chain, man. Honestly, like, I don't really know how else to word that. Like, the one coil builds, I don't think I've had a 2-coil build in this for longer than 30 minutes. I just absolutely love the one coil build in this. I'm not really even a one coil build kind of person. I don't use the one coil airflow, any of that. I don't. It's not my style. But the one coil build in the Dead Rabbits are absolutely stunning. They look good. The amount of cotton is perfect for the juice wells. It's a decently sized juice well. So we work with these airflows. The thing that's good about these coils, or not the coils, god damn it, dude. These, so you can't really see, but there's a metal thing right there, a stainless steel, slant that pushes your, the airflow straight to the coil. Like, this airflow goes right to your coil. There is no, it's not right in the middle. It's not, it's top airflow, but it goes right to your coil instead of just going right in. You know, it's actually an extremely good vape, extremely good flavor. The cloud production, you know, it's dense. It's actually really impressing. This entire RDA has absolutely impressed me, and I am extremely excited to get the 22 millimeter in because some of the designs on it, you know, they took off the Dead Rabbit actual thing. They changed the logo. If you checked it out, you know what I'm talking about. The airflow is absolutely amazing. What they did with it, I will get so much more in detail with it, in depth. When I get the RDA, I will make probably a long review on it because it is absolutely amazing. And I feel like some of the things that they put into that RDA have not been done before. They have not been done before, and if they have, then I have not. I have yet to find them because they would have been purchased. They would have been purchased by me. So that's the fact of the matter, is that RDA looks like it's going to blow most of the RDAs out of the water, just like the drop did when it came out. So this is definitely my favorite setup right now. And this right here is a Holy Cannoli Premium Pastry Blueberry Strudel. Let's just go over this for a second. This vape juice definitely does not taste like a strudel. I taste more of a cream, and then at the end of the vape juice, like of the vape itself, it's tart, which I don't enjoy. It's darker, so it seems to me like they put a lot of sweetener in it, which I don't really like because it gunks up your cotton quicker. And I don't have the cotton to blow. I mean, I do, but I don't want to. I don't want to blow it like that. So that's about it for today. I'm really happy to be on YouTube. I really hope for the best with this channel. I will do pretty much anything you guys put in the comments. If I have to order it, then I will. You know, Advanced builds is probably going to be the most wanted thing. You know, people like the wraps, you know, the 4 coils in one, the hive twists, twisted, clamped in type stuff. You know, people really enjoy that. There's a, like the braided coils. And if you don't really want to take the time to learn that, because it is a long coil wasting or wire wasting process, a lot of the time it does take time, it takes practice, it takes money. There is a website that I have recently found. It's called advancedvapesupply.com, and I'm almost positive that is what it's called. It has pre-built competition coils that are extremely nice. I've purchased a couple things off them, and they have always been exactly what they said online. You know, it's pre-made coils off a website I've never heard of. You know, it's suspicious. And you never know how good they are, but they are right on every single time. So, trustworthy, amazing competition wire coils. You know, hive builds, braids, all that stuff. Twisted Claptons, the really good ones that people love to learn how to do because of how they look. They have caterpillar builds, everything. The helix builds, everything. They're amazing. It's a very good, reliable website. The shipping's not bad, none of that. So, yeah, like I said, I'm happy to be on YouTube. Happy to be helping people out with coil builds, all that stuff. Like I said, put it in the comments what you need, and I'll walk you through it. Bye.